So yeah, continuing on M15, you can see M15, this being my swing. I have a huge swing range aligning with the 4H internal range. After the swing break of structure, internal continued bearish for quite some time. This can be your swing structures, doesn't matter the name you give it again. So after that, you can see on Friday being it was a holiday slow PA, but yeah, internal managed to shift bearish according to me. I wasn't active on Friday, so yeah, this markup I updated actually today. So I'll be following this. I can see internal shifted bullish, so this is just maybe a reaction pullback into demand, area of demand, and now can have now the bullish continuation, watching this area of supply and also the deep area there. So can be, the swing during the pullback, it's always chaotic. You can see from this, it was very chaotic, yeah, until now the internal shifted bearish, and now this trade was tagged during Asia. I didn't get a chance to get involved there, but yeah, during London, me and my guys got a chance to get involved here, managed to bag 14 RR on that news movement. So yeah, after that I haven't been much active, running some errands. You can see again during pullback, it's always very chaotic, yeah. Until now, internal start aligning bearish, and now we have that pullback into the zone. This was the trade, and yeah, that was the big move. So yeah, we can also anticipate something of such to happen during the pullback. We can have those ups and downs, everything happen, and now until internal now clearly shift bearish, and now you can now catch the big move to target now the weak swings. So yeah, I think for the week we might see the pullback into the zone, and now the actual move now to target the weak swing. So quite pretty that what might happen, yeah, because we are expecting now the swing pullback, and then after the swing pullback, we're expecting now the next pro trend run. So yeah, that's all on EU. So diving now into gold also. So gold, starting on the monthly, gold doesn't have much of a PA on the higher time frame. That's on the monthly and the weekly. Not quite much of a PA, but yeah, at least something to watch. So this is what I'm watching at the moment. Gold has been quite bullish. We had this pullback into that area of demand. Uh, Gave us a reaction, and now we are having now the second reaction from now the zone, sweeping that previous mitigation, meaning after this liquidity grab here, I was expecting at least a bit of a reaction. Maybe we can come back into that area before continuation to the downside. I don't know, but yeah, at least after a grab of liquidity, tapping again into this area of demand, seeing it has not been violated. At least we expect a reaction from that, because yeah, if that was a valid liquidity. So let's confirm that on weekly and maybe on daily. So you can see, yeah, that area more refined on. Now weekly we mapped that as now liquidity grab. Price reacted and now pushed back into this area of supply. It's not a quite a clear zone that you can say it's a supply zone, but yeah, it's there. You can see price had a reaction from this huge candle word, which was a demand zone, failed to violate the previous high, and now supply took over. So it's a zone that's there to be mapped. Not quite clear, but yeah, it's there. So yeah, after that, nothing very clear there to work with, but we can see on daily, this is the zone. After this grab of liquidity, we had now that bearish run, confirming another bearish break of structure, and after that, I'm expecting at least a pullback. Around this zone, nothing was. You can say price mitigated the range, but yeah, no clear liquidity was grabbed. So yeah, my argument was nothing was taken, just some slight liquidity maybe above those highs, and now that gave us reaction back into areas of demand. So we can maybe see that pullback, watching this area of supply before now continuation. So yeah, also no clear pair there. Will be following the 4H closely, and now the M15. So yeah, you can see nothing is being mitigated here, just a bearish push. Watching this area of demand there, at least 4H has something to work with. You can see all of these price grab liquidity there gave us a change of character. This was a chance to get involved in sales there, targeting this low and maybe now this low here. If you are a swing trader, yeah, that was a clear one. Liquidity grab, change of character, and now it gave us, you see, change of character there, and now a tag to the extreme supply. Yeah, chance also re-entry there, targeting tagging there, also change of character. This was a push. Yeah, so those were clear sales entry, meaning those who are still holding gold have their stops above that, above that. So what's my best idea? For price to at least come back into this zone, maybe we can have that rally to grab some liquidity past that area, because no clear inducement there. The liquidity above that high had been taken, no clear run. Yeah, so we might see push to the downside into this area of demand. Then we might follow in 15 to see some bullish push. We might watch this area, but I can see price pull back into that. So clear area to watch is this one here, that one. So we'll just be following M15 order flow to see what will be unfolding. So for the immediate price action, I don't have anything very clear to work with. You can see this is now that 4H zone. Price hasn't tapped into it yet. So the obvious move here is to follow this one. Let me clear that. So the obvious move is now to follow this bearish push, at least some slight pullback, no lead on this leg. We had first tap, push, second gave us a change of character, meaning now this now a fake break liquidation, still respecting this area of supply. So this was now the entry, that the entry for sales, which later gave us now a change of character. This is now the liquidity to target. So if you had that first entry on M1, you can still be holding sales there to target this. And also this can be just pull back into now confirmation entry, this area of supply there to continue for sales to now to target that week low. So yeah, I had a buy opportunity here, which I think, as per now, how things are unfolding here is not high probability, but it's already at break even. So yeah, not much to worry of. So we might have, if you get opportunity now to get sales from this zone, I think it's high probability to hold sell, targeting that low into now this area of demand. So and continue following that bearish order flow, unless it now shift bullish now to continue to play the bigger picture. So sales high probability here, unless this now immediate zone is violated, because now that's the supply zone that I'm watching, and it has already led to change of character, meaning this area of demand is just a reaction zone. Yeah, to give us now that pullback to take sales from there. So if tomorrow I get opportunity to get involved in sales, yeah, I think this area is high probability to get sell to target that week low. So yeah, that's all from my side. That's all the breakdown on GU, EU, and gold. So we'll be giving you all opportunity to now at least Yeah, your questions if you have one. Yeah, your addition or what you think might happen, your bias and everything that you might have. So yeah, it's now your chance to do that. So yeah,